strut mounts for the X5 because mine went out. Alright, so bear with me while I try and do this on both the Sony and the phone here. So I've got drive shaft in hand, and I have already marked in black paint. I know, not the best idea, but it'll work. Basically, I need to get this center support bearing, or this one's a lack of. It is over here. This is an actual disaster, but yeah, need to replace the center support bearing, and I also need to replace the seat joint. So I've got all of the replacement parts for this. I am going to get to disassembling this, and I'll be right back. Here is getting this centerpiece out. There's a 18mm bolt in here. This is what's needed to separate the front halves of the drive shaft. Like I mentioned before, you gotta mark your drive shaft because they are balanced from the factory, and you don't want that unbalance. So almost at the point of I can't fit. Alright, so yesterday I tried getting this out by hand, just hammering it out or whatever. That wasn't gonna work, so got this puller to go ahead and put this out. Now that that is out, definitely clean all this up because that is and we've got the new piece this way, always goes facing the front, I believe. That orientation does matter, so it's going to come up this way. Yeah. And that looks good to go. Wow. I'm going to get a socket just to kind of make sure I hammer it in fully. And we'll just give it a little tap. Alright, so now that that is in, this point is where we go ahead and put the two halves back together. Remember where your marks are at, because you do have to line them up. There's one mark here, and then there's this mark here. There we go. support bearing is done. Now it's time to move on to the CB joint, which I will probably set up at the table for. Alright, so what I'm doing here is removing the cover for the CV joint. Basically what I did is I got this little pick and I kind of went in at the edges here, kind of pried it out on 2 spots. Bent it just a little bit, but I should be able to fit this in here now, get all that out nice and easy. Do gotta bend those back in. I think it comes, this kit that he got from Ricky, he got a whole new cover for it. So I don't even need to worry about any of this. I do, however, need to worry about all the sludge coming out. Jesus. Whoa. Alright, cool. So now we got that off. Jesus. Somewhere in here there is a snap ring that I need to get out. And that's gonna be very hard to find with all this sludge, so I'm gonna clean all this shit out and I'll be right back. Alright, so my poor camera is having a hard time here with all of the grease I've got going on, but basically here's the clip. I was able to kind of get it, and there it went. There the fuck it went. Found it. But yeah, now what I didn't record is getting this clamp off. It's just kind of a you know, it goes through this loop right here, and then you pull it out, and then this clamp comes out, and now this whole CV boot or joint should be able to just pop out. Alright, so got that out, and it's time to put the new one in. Alright, old one is out. It's time to get the new one in. Alright, so I'm gonna stick all this over. C-clip, right? I'm going to put this in. C-clip is in. I'm going to dump all your grease in. But first, I'm going to put this clip clip is in. Shitty angle, I know. Clip's in. It's time to grease her on up. Cap back on. Fucking done with it. So that is done, that's done, and I'm fucking ready for a shower. So try and put as much out as I can for you guys. It's been slow, it's been hot, I'm sweating. It's really, really hot out here. It's hard to get motivation to do things. This is a pain in the ass to do. A lot of stuff, pain in the ass to do. So if you appreciate the video, do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share the shit out of the video. Let people know, and I'll see you guys next time.
When we slide, we stay tapping on doors. Right on triple chrome, glide on them Vogues. Flip on a nigga around, baby, you in a row. Playing with these drums, cause I got them sticks. Trunk bumping in the streets, screwed up with my clip. Let them see how out they gon' out the blicks. Pray to God,